Richie, a bit similar to Saturday, mistakes have cost us.
And the Saturday before that, and the Saturday before that probably. As I think I said after the game on Saturday, we've done everything we can, and unfortunately somebody who 3 weeks ago I had the same conversation with him about something I'd spotted that he needed to change in his game to make him a better player, decided he didn't think he needed to do that, and he's cost us a game tonight.
Until the 80th minute and the first goal went in, there wasn't really a great deal in the match, was there?
I think he's got 0-0 written all over it. I thought both teams tried to play. I thought both teams made good decisions. Maybe fizzled out in the final third, both teams, and I'd have to say we'd have probably taken a 0-0. Emmanuel Thomas is probably the best player in this division, so to keep him at bay and to do what we did and stop the tide, I thought would have been ideal. But somebody thinks that they're a better player than they are.
You made a couple of changes tonight. You had James Hurst in at right back and Josh into midfield. How did you think that went?
I thought really well. I thought James Hurst's decision making and distribution after a slightly nervous first 10 minutes, understandably, was actually really good. So I thought he was a real threat to us going forward. He was competitive in the air and put a couple of great balls in behind. We went with pace up the front because we felt we could get in behind him a bit, and actually I thought in the first half we did do that quite well.
Yeah, I think if we'd have got the first goal and we had one or two opportunities, it would have made a huge difference, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think our decision making in the final third, particularly in the first half, cost us a little bit. Jamie probably could have got off a couple of shots when he didn't, and Emil and Kyle put on a couple of shots when they probably shouldn't have done. So, it's tough when you've not scored for a while, but I'd have to say I thought 0-0 would have been a great result.
4 straight defeats now, not ideal of course going into an important game on Saturday in the FA Cup. How are we going to lift the boys?
Well, they need to lift themselves, because we've just had a fairly frank conversation, although a very quiet conversation. There's no need, we don't need to be shouting, we know what the problem is. The problem is that some people think they're better than what they are. So the way we get round it is by making better decisions. And was there a lot in the game? No. Unfortunately, just one player cost us.